I'm going to struggle with this. I grew up in a very small church. This is mesmerizing to me. A church with a wood stove and a non-denominational preacher. And I was saved July 23rd, 1979 at 9:17 a.m. or p.m. I went through life with church. Started wearing a uniform many years ago, and was in the Marine Corps. Became a state trooper, and for 31 years. I retired 4 years ago. I retired angry. It's hard to explain when you have God on your shoulders, and I can tell you hundreds of stories to where used me as a tool. But at some point, I lost that. I lost a daughter, and I lost compassion in my heart and became angry. Became angry at society. Became angry at you. And I didn't know how to get rid of it. I had a son that was a combat vet, became an alcoholic. And we struggled. I would go to his house to see if I would find him alive. Became bitter. So 2 years ago, I started studying the Bible. Just one chapter a day. That's it. I don't even know what I was reading at times. And I would pray every night because I couldn't get rid of the anger. And sometimes I just wouldn't feel like praying. I don't know what to say to God, so I would look to Jesus and I would say the Lord's Prayer. This is all I could say. Last year, my son turned himself into rehab because of alcoholism, nightmares. I didn't know where to go. So he said, "Dad, I got to quit drinking." So I said I wouldn't be much of a father. I didn't support you, so I quit drinking. So I haven't drank for over a year. Continued to study the Word. This is why I'm here. This is why I stood up. It's because of me. My daughter asked to go to church. I haven't been to church for years. I was angry. I stayed in the basement. I didn't want to talk to anybody. But I continued to pray. My daughter wanted to go to church. And this is why I'm standing up. We came last week. I walked through the doors. I saw an old friend that greeted me. I wanted to come to a place that nobody would know who I was or what I did. I didn't want to hear about ticket stories or how he got out of this or how he got out of that. I don't want to hear that. I wanted to feel Jesus. And I walked in the door and I started crying. I could feel it lifting off of me. And a while ago when the pastor said, "What's the one moment that God did something in your life?" And I thought of 5 little fingers on each hand and 10 little toes that I counted when my daughter was born after I'd lost my other one. And she was sitting next to me in church today. And I knew I had to stand up because I failed as a father of having my children in church, even though I've had this inner spirit my entire life guiding me through struggles and hardships and holding other people's hands. I have failed my kids. We named our daughter Faith after losing our other daughter. So thank you for that moment. You reached my heart.